Hello. Hi, everybody. So I'm a little early, um, just because I was so excited to get on that I just couldn't wait any longer. um, so I figured, well, I can get on a few minutes early. Hello, hello. Thank you. I like that. Believe it and it will be. Hi, Lori. So this is a Q&A. So if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I will get to as many questions as I can get to. Um, and if you have a particular deck, I Spirit told me that sometimes people want cards from a particular deck. So if I have the deck and you want a particular deck, then I'll use that deck to pull cards. But right now I have the Radiant Rider-Waite in my hands. How's everybody's day been? How soon until my Divine Masculine can get on the plane, please, Holy Spirit? Let's use the Divine Timing deck for that. So believe it and it will be. Is he already planning the trip, or is this like union trip? Hi, Mariah Kay. I was feeling so anxious that I had to start sooner. Anxious in a good way. Anxious in a, I'm excited to be amongst your energy way. One and the same. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So let's pull a card for Believe It and It Will Be. So, how soon until Believe It and It Will Be, Divine Masculine, can get on a plane? How soon before he can get on a plane? Soon before he can get on a plane. How soon before he can get on a plane? How soon before Believe It and It Will Be, DM can get on a plane? We got August, strength. Well, they didn't give you an exact date, but there's not an awful lot of days left in August. But it is, I am getting the message that just keep your strength up. Keep your strength up. And then you also got 27, which, correct me if I'm wrong, today's the 28th. Okay, so 27, you are a magnet. What you give out, you get back. And what I just felt is that it's like that push-pull effect that you have between the two of you. And Spirit says that the 27 may be since that's past the 27th this month, it may be 27 days from now, which wouldn't be August, but that may be why they're saying to keep your strength up this month. Yes, yes, that's good messages regardless. And you're never cheating to ask Spirit. It's just trusting in the divine and asking. It's no different than if you put your hands together at your bedside and prayed, right? And you got something intuitively. That's how I see it. May I have a message from your beautiful twin? So, a message from Matt for Lori. A message from Matt for Lori. We got, I want a family with you. I was born to be with you. And I find you irresistible. God's got you. That's right. Hello, Teresa. I'm going to put the Divine Masculine messages back today. After my last live, I had almost all the cards out of the deck. They were all over the place. So I figured I'll put them back so that they can be used again and again. Yes, Teresa, what's your question? A message. Oh, you just want a message. Okay, yes. So a message from Teresa's Divine Masculine. Okay, we got a few. I hope we can start again, Teresa. This is for you. I dream about you every night. I am thinking about you. I'm feeling this very strongly, like very strongly. Maybe you have been feeling like he's talking to you or that you're being watched or something. I'm feeling that card very strongly. There you go. I have been watching you. As I just finished saying that. Yeah, there's a very strong energy there. I will never let you go. You're welcome, Lori. You're welcome. Ask Spirit how your twin Gabrielle is feeling. Yes, I will. I'll pull a message from here, but I'm being guided to use the Rider-Waite. How is Gabrielle feeling? How is Gabrielle feeling? Ooh. I had a feeling there was something to be said. I just didn't realize it was so in depth, but okay. So, this is a very in-depth and powerful message. So what I got is the first card that came out, and it was the only card for a long time, was this feeling of petty bickering, conflict. But this wasn't a feeling that was around you. It was just like, I get the feeling that in his life, he feels like there's just like struggle right now. He's in this Nine of Swords energy, this energy of, and Ten of Swords. Like he just, anxiety and sleepless nights and feeling like it can't get any worse. But there's some good news here. What I'm feeling with this is, first of all, he's moved into this Ten of Swords, which is the end of a cycle. So what I'm feeling and hearing from Spirit is that all of this stuff is kind of getting him to the point where he's going to make a change in his life because of these energies, because he's just getting to that point. So it's driving him to that end of cycle. And then the next card that came out, which was the only card until the big 5 cards flew out at the end, was the Two of Cups. And when I got the Two of Cups, the first message that I heard from Spirit is, this 5 of Wands isn't about you, because you are his cup of love. You're what he's looking for. And then we got the 8 of Pentacles. He's putting in the work. The Fool, he's kind of getting into that energy of, I just want to go for this. I'm so done with all of that other. And then this 10 of Pentacles, which is the happy home. You've got the dogs that are loyalty, and it's a very Christmassy kind of scene. Lori, I think you pointed that out to me the other day, and I had never noticed it, but I have now. But it's a happy home energy. So that's what I'm getting, that this is what he's moving into in his feelings. His part of his conflict may be that internal conflict that he has, because he wants to take this leap of faith. Hi, Annalette. Hi, Helly Star. So, hey, Nick. So that's a very powerful message from him to you about what he's feeling, about to Spirit to you about what Gabrielle is feeling. And I hope that helps. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Helen. I'm reading the message. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Helen. I have all the 8s. 8. Oh, there you go. Wow. Hi, Susan. Oh. Yeah, that's a very likely thing. I've noticed that with my own twin. Thank you. I was out in the pool. I did my meditation in the pool this afternoon to get ready, and it was so beautiful out. And at one point in time I was looking, and there were clouds, but the sun was in the blue, and then there were clouds, and then I could see a rainbow circle around the lower half of the clouds, which was so cool, a rainbow in the sky. Hi, Victoria. That's a great way to feel, isn't it, Nicole? Secretly planning. Do you want me to ask the cards if that's the case? Susan, did you want me to ask about if your twin flame Bill is in a tower? I can't ask. Let's just ask how Bill is feeling, and then I'll take the next question. It was what you felt. Yeah, that he's got some very conflicted, very powerful negative emotions, but equally powerful inside. So I feel like he's kind of got conflict inside and out that's going on. So, what is the energy around Susan's twin flame Bill? Yes, Victoria, please ask the question in the chat, and I'm going to try to get to as many as I can. And it's early, so I'll get to it. So let's see. So I'm scrolling back. I'm reading the chat at the same time. I'm sorry. Um, what is the energy around Susan's twin flame bill? The energy around Susan's twin flame bill. The energy around Susan's twin flame bill. Well, we did not get a tower. And actually, we got some really powerful cards. We did get the moon. Um, so we got two major arcana. We got the moon and temperance. And so I'm feeling like he's facing some shadow emotions, is what spirit is telling me, is that. And this is interesting. I've never noticed this before, but what they're showing me is almost like the ocean in the sky, and these are fish swimming. So he's dealing with a lot of shadow in his emotions. Is like this fish in the sky. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Um, I mean, we definitely get water down here, and there's that lobster again. We were getting lobster from Liz last week, but it's so interesting to think of the sky as an ocean, and these fish. I'm getting that the fish are representing something in his life, which is kind of interesting. Um, we got the Two of Wands. There's a kind of waiting energy around him, but it's grounded. I'm getting a lot of groundedness in this from all this red. He's holding the world, like he's waiting for the world to for what he wants in this world to come. We got the card of the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. Well, okay, so he loves the water. Well, there's a lot of water in that card. um, so that may be why the shadows are, maybe the fact that he loves the water is his way of um, dealing with this shadow is but water is an emotions thing too. So yeah, a feeling of victory. I don't feel like this is connected to his dad, even though that was the question we asked. Yeah, I don't think I remembered to say about his dad. I think I just asked about what was the energy around your twin flame bill. So I think we're getting more than just the energy around him dealing with his father's passing. Um, so in his general energy, he's feeling a kind of victorious. This Ten of Cups, um, a lot of love, a lot of love. Again, this is the end of a cycle. This is moving towards that love. Um, and then I think the Temperance is saying he's trying to balance his emotions. Um, he's trying to balance his emotions about all the different things in his life, not just one thing, but just, and I'm kind of interestingly drawn to the fact that this crown that's all lit up is behind Temperance, which I feel is representing you, and I feel as though he's aware of that and he feels it. Um, but I don't feel like he's looking at it right now. I think you're right. He's dealing with other things that he's trying to balance. Um, I hope that helps, Susan. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's um, my divine masculine's mom passed um, right after we were kind of in a union, but he was still with his karmic and I was still with my karmic. But it was when we acknowledged that we knew we were supposed to be together. And his mom passed, and I asked him if I could go to her funeral. And I said, I just want to be able to be there for you, even if it's just, energetically. And he cried and said that he didn't think that if I was there, he didn't think that he would be able to handle it emotionally because my being there and him dealing with the loss would be too much for him. So it may be that your twin couldn't acknowledge you because of the power of the emotion that would bring to him. So let me see. Sorry, I have the questions on the phone. It's this way. I don't mean to look away. It makes me feel weird when I stop looking at the. Let me do it this way. Okay, so. Eva, that is very, just the way you wrote that is just so funny. And oops. Okay, so let's take a look at the energy around Nick Nick's divine masculine. Is he distancing some? See, I can't ask, is he distancing himself from his karmic and secretly planning? Because that is a yes or no question. And as this has come up a lot recently. And so I figure I'll tell you what I know. So yes or no questions aren't asked of the tarot very often because there are so few yes cards, yes and no cards. So the only recognized definitive yes and no is the sun and the moon. The sun is yes, the moon is no. Some readers use the victory card, the Six of Wands, as a yes, and the Devil card as a no. I do that also, but it kind of limits your choices. Otherwise, it's just kind of hanging out there. So let's see. What's the energy around Nicole's DM as it relates to his karmic partner? What's the energy around her divine masculine as it relates to his karmic partner? The energy around him as it relates to his karmic partner. That one's trying to come out. As it relates to his karmic partner. Well, I would say yes, you're right. So let's look at the cards. So we're seeing, I'll just give you all of them and I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. The Hanged Man, the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Death card. So what I'm getting from this is that he is having this new perspective. Like he's gotten to this point, and I do feel like this Nine of Swords here is the kind of internal sorrow that he has about hurting someone. But it's interesting. A lot of times when I see these crows in the Light Seer Tarot deck, I get the message of communication. But what I'm getting in this is that crows are also very psychic. And so I'm getting the energy that psychically, intuitively, he knows he doesn't have any other choice. So this Hanged Man is giving him this new perspective. He is wanting to move towards this new creative life. Yes, of course, you can use your pendulum. I love to do that. And the Chariot. So we have three major arcana here: the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Death card. And all three of them speak to changes in his life, big changes in his life. This Chariot, that's a chariot that's moving. Those horses are galloping. And the Death card is a card of changing your life, ending a life that is the way it is right now, and moving towards a rebirth, moving towards a new life. So, hi, Lauren. So, I hope that helps. I think you're spot on in your intuition that he is moving away from that and planning something. I know what you mean. I know I scare my DM. But at the same time, it's kind of interesting because he knows how intuitive I am and how often I've said things to him and he's like, "How did you know that?" That he also then thinks that I completely understand why he's silent. So he never stops to think that he needs to explain things to me because he thinks I already get it. So be careful about that. That's not fun. I want him to talk to me. So let me see the... So I see, Victoria, your question. I see, Eva, your question. Victoria, you want to know what is happening with your DM at this time, what is happening in your relationship right now, and maybe what is next. I mean, I just need some guidance, I guess. Okay, so let's just, what is happening with your Divine Masculine? What's going on in your twin flame relationship? And okay, so what we got is what's happening with him, what's happening in your relationship, and what's next. So we got the Three of Cups, which is a card of, in this deck, I'm getting a real feeling of togetherness. Sometimes the Three of Cups can indicate a karmic situation, but look at these women are all arm in arm. This is not about karma. This is about togetherness. This is about loving. And I'm also the stars are really, like Spirit is really zeroing my eyes into those stars. And that's kind of giving me a wish fulfillment energy. The King of Wands. I'm feeling from this that he's coming into his own power internally about what he wants from his life. It's a passionate card. It's a strong, you've got the lion here representing the strength. And he's getting to that point where he's getting stronger about what he wants. You've got the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups, there's the dog for the loyalty, but this is a card of like nostalgia. So he may be feeling very nostalgia. I just heard Spirit say that he may be like, if you've had past lives together, he may be feeling the energy of those past lives, and he's tapping into that. And he's got this new perspective. The Hangman came out again. So again, we have a major arcana indicating, this new perspective is him seeing his life differently. Hi, how are you? So I hope that, let's see, you would ask, what's happening with him? What's happening in your relationship, and maybe what's next? I would say that what's happening to him is he's feeling very nostalgic. He's feeling very much like he's changing, and he's becoming more certain and passionate about what he wants. He's getting this new perspective, and he's wanting to move towards this Six of Cups. He's wanting to move towards that love that he remembers, and feel this togetherness energy, this wish fulfillment. So that's what I'm getting. And I hope that helps, Victoria. And so Eva, you asked, you have a strange feeling towards him today, would like to know what it's about. Okay, let me shuffle these up a little bit. Thank you, believe it, and we will be all thinking about you for him to get on that plane. Let me just, before I forget, I'll probably say this again later, but a couple of quick announcements. I'm also going to be live tomorrow morning at 7:30 because there were some people who could not do like a in the daytime time frame. So I will be live at 7:30 tomorrow morning, and my Squarespace website, which I will put in. I'll put it. I don't know. I don't want to put it in the chat. I don't know if it would get lost. I'll figure out where to put it. It might be just in the next video in the description box. Lives don't give you a description box that I found. Anyway, my Squarespace now has, if you want to get a reading, but it also has my new subscription service. And with the subscription service, I will be hosting 2 what I'm calling Divine Feminine Connection meetings a month. And I will be hosting 2 or more guided meditations a month. That's all included in the membership. And then there will be other ad hoc. There's going to be a private Facebook group that any member gets access to. And anyway, I'm excited. Hi. Oh, hi, Tria. You made it. So I am really excited about that. And like I said, I'll put it out there wherever I can figure out to post it. And let's get back to the question. So Eva, you have a strange feeling. What's going on with Eva's energy today? Eva's energy. What is going on with Eva's energy towards her divine masculine? Eva's energy towards her divine masculine. 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 The cards are not talking to me. This one popped out before I added in for the divine masculine. So just in your energy, you got the King of Wands. So you may be feeling more in your power, just overall, and more strength, more. That's kind of what I'm getting. What I'm hearing from Spirit is just more confident, secure. And then when I said with your DM, we got the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So what the King of Cups is often somebody who has so much love, but they're keeping it inside. They're not, so you may be getting, what I feel is that Spirit is saying you're getting more into this place where you can have this love for him and keep it inside. And I just want to point out all of these rays of light that are just beaming out of him. So it's like that you have that love. It's just beaming out of you. If he was, if the two of you were together, it wouldn't probably be able to hold it inside. But I just feel like today towards him, you're feeling more like you can, I'm getting fear, can keep it inside. And then the Queen of Pentacles, this is a card that says peacefulness, security, stability. You're in, again, it's a feeling of being in your power, confidence. And so as it relates to how you feel about your DM, it's like, I know I'm his person. I don't have to worry about it. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from those cards. So I hope that helps, Eva. Susan, I'm just reading your comment about he was with the family and maybe he was surrounded by love. Yeah, that his dad had a relation, and that's how you met. I think it's also that he could feel your love. Yes, Lauren, I will. Oh, good, Tria. I'm so glad that you were able to. I know you're working. I remember we were talking about that this morning. So let's see. Okay, Aqualia, will your DM come to see you soon? Will he come to see her soon? Talk about her DM coming to see her. Well, the first card that came out was the Page of Wands. And this is a card of movement. There's movement in her legs and this exuberance of her jumping, but there's also movement in this wand that's in the air and this movement in this circular motion. So that suggests that yes, he will come to see you soon. We also got right towards the end, these fell out. We got the Tower card. And there's so much transformation energy in this tower. Power and transformation. That's often what a tower does, is it forces transformation. We got the Three of Pentacles, which is a teamwork kind of energy. And then this sadness and loss in the Five of Pentacles. Um, oh my gosh, that's so interesting. I just got that they feel trapped, but the key is right there to the lock, and they just can't see it. So I believe that this is what this tower is about, this feeling of being trapped and not being able to get out of this energy, which is putting them in this tower, like, you know, the universe is helping them with it. And so I think that these energies bring about these energies, this teamwork and wanting to work together. And this Nine of Cups, again, another card of intense joy and movement. And the Nine of Cups is self-love. It's readiness for something to happen. So you've got, you know, definitely some movement cards here. So I would say, yes, the answer is you will. So let's see. And I do appreciate, believe it, and it will be, that you remind people to hit the like button. I do appreciate that. I don't really think a lot about the mechanics of the channel, but I do know that as far as YouTube is concerned, as far as YouTube is concerned, those likes get you seen, and shares and subscribing and stuff. So come home, baby. That's right. You keep getting that his daughter passed, though. I'm not sure if you're crazy. Spirit. Spirit, did Martin's daughter pass? Victoria's Divine Masculine, Martin. Did something happen to his daughter? Did she pass away? So the answer is no. On that. Hi, Daphne. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Infinite Wisdom. Okay, so when you get repeat cards, it's that the message is, sometimes it means that the message is the same. Sometimes it's just like confirmation for you. It's the universe confirming for you that that's what's going on. So Tria, you wanted to know what's going on with your Divine Masculine. What's going on with Tria's Divine Masculine? What's going on with Tria's Divine Masculine? What's going on with Tria's Divine Masculine? Tria's Divine Masculine. I had the strangest dream last night. I had this dream that my Divine Masculine, that somehow, I don't remember calling him. I thought he called me, like I answered the phone. But when I answered the phone, he said, "What?" And I said, "Hi." And he heard my voice. And it was like, that's when he realized it was me. And he was like, "Hi." He goes, "Hey, can I call you back later?" I was like, "Sure." And I wanted to say, "Well, you called me." But obviously he didn't realize that he called me. So I definitely am getting the feeling that my divine masculine is feeling very irritated. So, Tria's divine masculine. What's going on with Tria's divine masculine? Tria's divine masculine. Oh, well, there you go. Wow, Tria. So, wow. I seriously cannot tell you. I'm sorry. I feel like I get to know you guys, and this just is so powerful that it is overwhelming, powerful, kind of. So let me just tell you what the cards are. Dang it, I said I was going to bring dishes in here. So you got the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. The Queen of Cups is like the most love that any one person can have for another. And the Emperor is somebody who is really worked on the healing. And I'm getting the Stag today here, but I'm also getting this spirit led, Um, you have 3 major arcana in these 5 cards. You got the 4 of Wands, which is celebration. This is the twin flame card. There you got your 1111, the 4 of Wands. You got the wheel. The wheel of destiny is turning. This is happening. And then you got the Sun, which is, that ultimate happiness. And I I couldn't have pulled a more beautiful spread if I just tried to say what are the cards to pull to say this twin flame union is happening. That what energy, this is beautiful energy, Tria. Beautiful. I gotta compose myself. I'm sorry. And I will ask Eva, I'm feeling different myself, and that irritates me somehow. Sometimes when we're changing, it is something that can be very irritating because we don't understand the new energies. So that makes sense. Helen, I agree with you. I hope it rubs off on all of us. I sure wish that was the general collective. um, so, Anna, a message from Aleki for Anna. Let me pull from the Divine Masculine Messages of Love. A message from Aleke from Anna. Boy, he's chatty. Woo! Okay. So, give me time and I will come forward to you in time. I was born to be with you. Anna, this is your message. I feel you. I feel you. You are the one. Because we're divine magnets, I can't even stay away from you. I want to speak my truth. You are my light. I want to share my life with you. And our love is real. So I want to know, Anna, if he is a talkative person, because I kind of get the feeling from the cards like he's talkative, or if is he just talkative with you? I'm curious about that. Lauren, what's going on with your DM? You haven't talked since you left for college and you tried to text him and he didn't answer. I'm kind of getting the feeling like I'm behind on messages. Okay, so for Lauren Marie, what's going on with your DM? You haven't talked since you left for college and he didn't answer your message. Lauren, what's going on with her DM? What's going on with Lauren's DM? What's going on with Lauren's DM? Persephone Blue, love to hear. So, Lauren, what's going on with your DM? What's going on with Lauren's DM? What's going on with Lauren's DM? Okay, so you got the Two of Swords. He's kind of in this blindfolded, he's got a decision to make, he feels. And what I'm feeling from this is psychically, intuitively, he knows what the decision needs to be, but he still thinks he has to make this decision, which is kind of where a lot of DMs get. Like they feel like they have to make the decision to leave their karmic partner. You got the Nine of Wands. This is, I'm kind of getting an energy of turning their back to making the decision, right now. Um, it's a little defensive. Like, I'm not going to pay attention to it. I'm not even going to, see it. I'm not going to see it. Um, that's what I'm getting from Spirit on this. I don't know. That's interesting, because usually I'm drawn to the fact that there's a fence in front, but this time I'm really getting just her posture and her face and this energy of um, turning her back. We got the Two of Wands. And so what I'm getting from this is he's waiting on something to make this decision, to make this move. Thank you, Alea. The Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting he's burning the candle, working. He's working hard, burning the candle at both ends. Trying to maybe establish himself. Spirit just said that to me. He's trying to get on his feet. But when he thinks about you, you are that Queen of Pentacles. To me, I think of the Queen of Pentacles a lot like the divine feminine, all the queens are in different ways, but to me, the Queen of Pentacles is so grounded, and she feels the closest to Mother Gaia, which is the Empress to me. There's all this heart healing. She just has that look of, he sees you as being someone who is calm and put together. It's what you are in his mind. And then there's the Lovers. And this is what he wants, is this energy with you, is, to be there in that place, but he's not ready for it yet. So that's what I'm getting, Lauren Marie. So let's get a message for Persephone Blue. That's such a cool name. Message from your divine masculine. A message for Persephone from her divine masculine. A message for her divine masculine from her divine masculine. Anything else, Spirit? I hope we can start again. I miss our friendship. I know you are the one. I want you to be happy, and I get lost in your eyes. So that's for you, Persephone. Oh, believe it and it will be. That is one of the most beautiful things anybody can ever hear, is being an earth angel is definitely something that I aspire to. So I see, Daphne, what is next for your journey, please? What is next for your journey? I'm kind of feeling these light seer cards today. Let me put these in. Okay, let's see. Daphne, what is next for Daphne's journey? Next for her journey. We got the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, and Judgment. So what's next for your journey is your divine masculine healing. Feeling that spirit moving through him is what spirit is showing me and telling me with this card this time is moving into this teamwork and judgment. And what I'm getting from this Judgment card, Spirit is saying this is freedom. This is freedom. So it's the divine masculine freeing himself for union. It's so interesting that this Three of Pentacles, which is this card of togetherness and teamwork, is flanked by these two cards where I'm feeling almost like the energy of spirit flowing through them. So I feel like what's next for your journey is that place where he's going to be doing more healing and being more ready. He's getting more into that Emperor energy of readiness. And so let's see. Infinite Wisdom. What are your DM's thoughts on you at the moment? I'm going to pull from the Soul Song. What is Infinite Wisdom's divine masculine's thought about her at the moment? What does he want to say about what he's thinking? And what does he feel about her? What does he want to say to her? What does he want to say to her? Infinite Wisdom's divine masculine. What does he want to say to her? Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so in what he's feeling, what his thoughts about you, so these are thinking things that he wants to talk to you, what he would want to tell you about, and these are feeling things. So that's, and this card was just down there. I wasn't even using this deck, but it was down there, so I feel like it was a message for you, the world. So first we got disapproval. I'm resolving the opinions of others who don't feel we're right for each other. So he's affected by this, but he's resolving it. That's the word that's kind of jumping out to me from Spirit. I'm resolving their opinions. Manipulation. What I did with selfish intentions. So he's admitting to you that he's put himself first. And sometimes he knows that that's hurt you. And then beliefs. A knock on the door, something's coming. Beliefs. My convictions have been put to the test. These paradigms are deeply ingrained in me. So what I'm feeling from Spirit is that he is beginning to really understand that you are the person he needs to be with, and he can't, it's not the way that he thought it was going to be. Um, and that whole idea of paradigms is really standing out. That's what spirit is like circling for me. I can see them making circles around that word. You've challenged his belief system, is what I'm getting. But what he's saying to you is, I miss your friendship. I really miss that. I know we are twin flames. In whatever way that he's understanding that to be, he knows that you're the only person that he's supposed to be with. And he wants a family with you in whatever way that family would be defined for the two of you. He wants that. He wants that family energy with you. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Helen, is your divine masculine feeling stifled, trapped emotions? Let's go back. The energy around Helen and her twin. Energy around Helen and her twin. Are they mirroring one another, Spirit? Energy around the two of them. Is he feeling trapped, stifled, as she is feeling? Energy around the two of them. Okay, so, sorry. We got the Knight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. I'll just go through these. The Five of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. So, there's a lot of positive energies in here. So let's just look at these. The Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands are those energies. These are energetically connected. The colors are very similar. And, you know, this is an energy of loss and, you know, they don't, it's so interesting. I've never seen this on this card before, but what Spirit just showed me is this is like a vortex. A tornado, a vortex. It's a void, you know, and it is kind of giving me that and earlier I said that usually I notice the fence here. And this time that's what I noticed. That's what Spirit was pointing at, was this. So I am getting this trapped kind of feeling and this almost being pulled, sucked into something kind of energy. So if you're feeling that, I feel like he could be mirroring you in that. But I also feel like there's a lot of hopefulness. There's this desire for a new secure beginning. And Spirit is really emphasizing this secure. this Knight of, and we've got the Ace and the Ten of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles is like that happy home, this ultimate stability. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. He's wanting to move forward. This horse is like beckoning for him to come and hop on. And I get a unicorn vibe because of the way that the rays are coming down. I'm getting a unicorn vibe. So it's almost magical feeling. Yeah, definitely very magical feeling. Um, so I do feel some of those energies, but I also feel this real hopefulness and desire for new start, trying to figure out how to find this security and this magic, that's, they just keep bringing me back to this unicorn. I hope that helps. So let's see. I'm sorry, Tria. I did not mean to alarm anybody. It's just that set of cards just about blew me away. Obviously, I am a lot farther behind than I even realized. Um, okay. So, Eva, let's just look at Robert's energy. Um, Robert's energy as it relates to him knowing, Robert's energy as it relates to him knowing how, I gotta go back to your question. Robert's energy in relation to knowing if with Eva that he's feeling her near him, intensity. Is he aware? Is he aware of the intensity of her energy, of how much she cares and loves him? That she's around him energetically. Well, let's see what we got. We got two. So what I got is, I would say he's not aware. What I got is energies, the Nine of Swords and Death. So what I'm feeling is Roberts is very much in his own head. He's really working on his own healing, his own, in this case, it's almost like I'm hearing I'm very drawn in this time. The Spirit is showing me this, what's almost like a spirit angel in a bird form. And there's the spirit light here. And he's hearing like all this noise, but spirit is coming in. This is a card of anxiety, regret, sleepless nights, and he's moving towards this death. So this is a 9. It's moving towards the 10, and it's moving towards death. Death is the big change. So he's really, I would say he's really not aware. He's just completely focused on his own healing that's going on right now. But he's moving towards death, which death is the point. It's like hitting rock bottom, because after that comes rebirth. And Lori, you wanted to know, let's just look at timing for Lori and Matt. 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 Okay, I've got about 6 minutes left, so I hope that I can get through most of these questions. I thought I would be able to, but like I said, I will be live again at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So what we got, Lori, is 12:12. I see 12:12 constantly. Preparation. We got 29. Doors are opening. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 29th, isn't it? Yeah, tomorrow's the 29th. So doors are opening. And then we got birthday. Celebrate you. So I would say that these are your timing cards. There's a air of preparation, and something is changing, maybe starting tomorrow. Let's see. I love reading the chat on these lives. I tell you what, it's Lizzie, if does he have a message for you, and what did he want to say yesterday? What does Lizzie's divine masculine want to say to her? What does Lizzie's divine masculine want to say to her? What does Lizzie's divine masculine Hi, Annabella. Okay, he says he misses your friendship. You are the one. I want to share my life with you. And our passion is real. So that message was for Lizzie. And Tina, do you sense anything about your journey to union? You're in a new place. That's good. Being in a new place is awesome. And all you can do now is trust. Yes. So, Tina, let's hear about Tina's journey to union. Spirit, tell us about Tina's journey to union. Tina's journey to union. Tina's journey to union. Well, we got the Four of Cups. You know, the Four of Cups is often a card of boredom. And it's kind of interesting because because you also got the Two of Wands, and what Spirit is telling me is these two cards are linked together, and this is kind of where you are right now is because of the waiting, kind of in this busy boredom, like you're trying to keep yourself busy, but it's kind of like this nervous boredom, like you know something's coming, but you're just filling your time. So it's not like her expression, boredom. It's more of I know things are changing. I know they've changed. And now it's this transitional period and you're just trying to be busy. I get that Seven of Cups, which is a card, this is having a lot of choices. And it's like, I don't know which one of these to pick. His hand, Spirit's showing me his hand, like, it's not quite sure which one it's going for. So you might feel like you have a lot of choices about something right now. But the other two cards are both major arcana. You've been manifesting this change, and Spirit, look at how magical this is. That it's just coming right out of the hands into this beautiful universe. And unlike the vortex that I saw before in Helen's card, this one is like magical. This is divine. The white in the middle of this with the purple around it is just so beautiful. And then the Empress, you know, this is manifesting this union with you. He sees that he's manifesting this union that's bringing him the world. And this, I always get the Mother Gaia with this card because there she is pregnant with the world, but there's the moon and there's the world and there's the infinity of this motion back and forth and the sun energy all around. Energetically, those cards are linked. So, Tina, I hope that helps. I would say that your journey to union is really in a magical kind of place. These are life-changing things. What is being manifested is being brought about. I'm feeling that with the Empress. It's happening. Indri, will your DM Jonas open up to you soon? Will you have a long-awaited conversation? Indri, will Jonas open up soon and have a long-awaited conversation? Will Jonas open up soon? Will Jonas open up soon? Probably not soon enough for you. You got the Hermit, and he got the Two of Cups. So I get that he will open up, but that it might be a little farther away than you might be hoping, because this is the most magical Hermit I've ever seen. This is a healing card. Just, there's so much healing energy around that. So I do feel like he's kind of gone within, but he's healing in there. The divine is working on him. That's what I'm getting. The divine is working on him, and and you're moving towards this beautiful Two of Cups where both of you are blending. So I hope that helps, Indri. Silver and Shine. Glad it caught me. Could I please see if Spirit has anything on this current intentions? And Annabella, I will answer yours next, and that might be the last question I can answer. So, Silver and Shine's DM's intentions towards her. Wow. So you got the Page of Swords and the Sun. And with this Page of Swords is I'm feeling like he's walking a tightrope right now. But Spirit is really showing me these lights and this bird, and they're saying he wants to communicate because the light bulb has gone on. It's like he's had this realization, and his intentions to you are legitimate. He sees you as the sun. So your question was, his intentions towards you and us at this time. Yes, he loves you. Yes, you are the sun. Sun is the yes card in the deck. And Annabella, 2 questions. Okay, let's pull a card from Divine Timing for the question about the communication. What's going on with Annabella's DM in his karmic? DM and karmic. DM in karmic situation. DM in karmic situation. Lots of 9 of Wands today. DM in the karmic situation. Okay. So you got the 2 of Pentacles. He's balancing. He's balancing that situation is what I'm getting from Spirit. And what I'm getting is you're this lightness and she's the heaviness. And she's weighing him down. You got the Page of Pentacles. He's trying to, again, this is another card to me about balance. That's what Spirit's showing me. He's trying to heal, though. This is a more healing energy. Like, because this one is just the 1 pentacle. It's this solitary energy of, and then all these trees and the green. It's a very heart healing kind of place. So this Page of Pentacles to me is saying that he's trying to go within and heal, but he's still dealing with some balance there, his own emotional balance. And then the 9 of Wands is, I'm getting, this time I'm getting kind of an anxiety and defensiveness. So when might he communicate? When might he communicate? Don't give up. Well, I don't think he wants to give up on that. The 9 of Wands, this is his karmic energy. So I'm kind of feeling like it's making him anxious and defensive, like maybe they're fighting a lot. What is the, give us some timing on Annabella communication. When will they communicate again? Okay. We got 12, stability ahead. So that could be the 12th of next month. Or it could be a message from Spirit that things are becoming more stable. We got autumn release. We got 13, luck is on your side. So we've got 3 cards that are talking about time that's kind of literally now. We're moving into autumn next month. We got the 12th and the 13th. So I would say that you probably are going to get some communication in the fall, maybe as soon as the 12th or 13th of September. We also got this Taurus, and what I'm feeling with this Taurus is that you're going to probably see some bigger changes by this season. Maybe more normal kind of communication is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So I hope that I didn't miss anybody, but if I did, and you can join at 7:30 in the morning, I will definitely answer your questions then. And just if you didn't get a question answered today and you join at 7:30, just tell me this was a question you didn't get answered, so I will get to those first. So that's what I have, and it's been wonderful to be live with you guys this afternoon, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow, some of you.